SABC has announced that it now has the addresses of 21.5 million voters, representing 80% of the voters' roll.
This in an effort to meet the Constitutional Court's instructions to gather all the addresses of voters before the 2019 national elections. However, this order may see the homeless left out in the cold.
Over 100,000 homeless people roam the streets of Johannesburg, downtrodden, and in most cases unwanted. You see them along the roadsides, pulling carts as they collect trash for cash. It's a thankless occupation with minimal rewards. But for homeless couple Samuel Matlala and Tabiseng, it's the only option they have.
We start by packing our sacks that we slept on, then our clothes, before we start roaming around the city. We go around searching bins for things we can collect for recycling. When the bag is full at the end of the day, we separate them according to material and deliver them for money. From that we are able to buy food, sometimes a phone maybe.
Ironically, the concrete jungle supplies all the essentials, from water flowing from leaking pipes underground to the cold pavements they use as beds and the scrap they collect for cash.
We collect bottles, boxes, white paper and cans. The money is not enough, even for food. We make around 80 rand a day, and a plate of food is about 40 rand. We usually left with too little to do anything else. Our situation is bad, and what we are doing is just maintaining a problem. I really would like a job.
It's difficult to cling to hope in such miserable circumstances, but ultimately, the ability to vote seems to bring a sense of optimism.
I want to vote because it is important. Whoever I vote for, maybe will implement the things that will help us out of the situation we are in. Maybe they will fix closed manufacturing firms and give us jobs.
However, the Constitutional Court's decision to force the IEC to record the physical addresses of voters may present a challenge for those who lay their heads wherever they find themselves. Although not clear how it will get around this, the IEC is adamant about its need to afford everyone a voice.
They still need to come to us because we will take the descriptions of where they live. If you don't have a conventional address, it doesn't mean you lose your right to vote. All we need to do is to take sufficient details of where you live, and we'll place those on the voter's roll as a descriptive address. So they don't lose the right, they can still participate. And we encourage them to come on the 26th and 27th of January.
The ability to strike a balance between allowing homeless people the constitutional right to vote and closing the door to the possible manipulation of the system through a flood of ghost voters may be the ultimate test for the IEC. Itakana Magwedza, SABC News, Johannesburg.